should have gone in and saved after that. Though. Kill those later. Damn, those mud rollers were higher level then. Huh. Oh, they have an ambush here. Jesus. DM. Okay, we probably should use some of this, huh? Let's see. Tech skills plus 5. Okay. Gives us melee better. Sub skills plus 5. So I guess we're taking a normal route. Dun, 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 dun. Where is? Can you inform me about one of them, maybe? Or?
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Hey, we need to talk about Egwene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you burned him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
I heard he took his own life.
Left a sorry mess behind. I slashed 5% off his burial fees on account of him missing half his head. Was the least I could do.
Oh, how nice of you. Don't think his working condition had anything to do with it.
I suppose we could have given him more work to do. It's like the company always tells us. Work fortifies our spirit. Listen, what happened with Eugene ain't exactly my purview. I'm no alienist.
Okay. I read a letter from Phyllis. I mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for him, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Hey, what the fees you wanted?
Run into any trouble?
Still working on it. Hmm.
Had your rations yet?
Huh?
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Winslow?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Edgewater?
Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Hey, buddy. Worker.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Resident.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Hello, Amelia.
I don't know you.
Nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly welcoming in this town.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Charmin, what a fun establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that's like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Okay. I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
See if she has some water. Okay. She has. But holy crap, Reno, that's expensive. I'm gonna buy one. Let's see. More stuff. We have 2 of those. We can get rid of 1. Oh.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Mm-hmm.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Just feel like sharing.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Will there be anything else?
What if I told you I just got shot into space by crazy scientists?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I imagine you will want to get out of town with the plague and all.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away.
Okay.
If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Okay, there she go. Don't have enough to...
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working. Work fortifies the spirit.
Yeah, this is where the vicar is then, huh? Back here? Oh. 4. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Got my sights on you.
Oh, we got an impact. Huh?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
F1. Hey, Esther.
I've got some time.
Oh, yeah? What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Any choices with her?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Constable. Hello there.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with your Emerald program for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got some questions for you.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
If the board's paying and willing to collect on a bounty.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Okay. I assumed you were my nearest board authority.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Okay. Alright, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Breaker? What's that?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
Question?
As long as your questions fall.
Yeah. Who do you work for?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serves Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice then, then?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal,
Okay, we already
also
heard
known
that.
as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
You're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The
Oops.
bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
One other thing.
Something to report?
Okay, goodbye. Hey. Down to records. Mountains. Quarry William Antrim. Entered. William Gill Antrim. Okay. Mabel. Vertical.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Flywheel. Maintenance division. Workbench in here too. What's this then? Maintenance division log. The current free open trouble tickets. Okay. First one. Okay. Oh. Damn, 4? Tarmac and cheese. And another bathroom. Bypass Sean. Open last search. Because found first entry. Space is choice property. The man who left Edgewater Daisy has been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I would ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I will look up and think of you. Robert, he wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you raised her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You're patient and present in a way that I'm not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the day she is legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Welcome, Holcomb Root. Enter keyword for record search or hold down Control Alt F7 enter to compose a new entry. Young Spaces Guide. Entry I set up last night reading through the Young Spaces Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. Been 10 years but I still have parts of it memorized. I reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. Yes, unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. I think this twice. Let's see. That, let me should get some. Yeah. I wonder if I can.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Yeah. There's something back there. There.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
But that's a weird thing though, so how can I still be thirsty though if I drink it? I'm gonna try one of these.
You're safer inside the walls.
In here. I think that's where we need to go. Been in yet? One left hand. I didn't say I was stealing it, so. Ephraim! Be around, see me stealing that, so. Going everywhere. Oh, that's all we need. Okay, query transformer shutdown. Shutdown protocols. Complies with Space's choice engineering development policy. Shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Space's choice electrical transformers while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. So hello, party up, live. How you doing, buddy? Hope you get to relax now that it's weekend. Oh. You just sneeze. Yes, it is. That is correct. Nobody sees me, right? Logs. No. I just wonder if I can just take it then from down there, or probably not. That I would die if I did it.
That's against regulation.
I'm sorry.
What do you think you're doing?
Bribe. Damn it. Now barely started and it's still in the first part of the game, so hard to judge it. Terminal access, blah blah blah. Interesting for us there. Cool. I was gonna say, what isn't better than Fallout 76? They really put, yeah, I don't know what they're doing, Bethesda. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. No, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Space Show's family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Hacked. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in the quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a step note, something that the workers been thinking about. Don't know what to tell them. On the employee Theodore, do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you get your medical privilege. It's start. Yeah, it looks really nice. Very colorful. Can't. Especially when you're walking outside with the vegetation and everything. Okay, go up, I guess. Damn. Okay. So I have to be really careful about stealing. That's for sure.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just seems we've got a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Oh, I don't work for Space's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay. Let's hear it then.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
How can I help them?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide then?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
So what if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
These guys are freaking nuts, man. Alright, Rita, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
We're gonna use help, or we're gonna do this solo? Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins
You
and
take
engine
her
tape,
company.
so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, let's get going. Companion! Yeah! The characters that join you and you have drenched in help in various ways. Companions provide combat support, the skill enhances your skills, they increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration skill. So, Parvati.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Sounds like you don't have anything good to say about him then. Okay, now then.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
You're out of his office.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we chat?
Now you want to chat.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay. This is about to be deserted. What's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Okay, I suppose he couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, don't talk with the vicar then.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't say stealing, so we taking it.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Hello there, vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut the power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters, number 2 then.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. Why would Vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Okay, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, so they want me to get them together then. We're almost getting a level. Okay, so now we got a lot of side quests. Okay. Full wreckage. Okay, so we need Phyllis works in here. Okay. Find her. Phyllis. Or are they leaving now because it's getting late? I think they don't not here now since it's late. Or oh no, he is here. Or she, I mean.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Great side fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
This paper ain't sounding your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
That this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It'd be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Close and relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime.
A lot of freaking
damage
place,
to
man.
company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. So let's go to... Oh, now I'm in the way for that though. Here. So we only need to southeast, right? So I assume it means this area, or if it's that one.
And your rations yet?
Yep.
So can I see my? Oh, I can. Holy crap, she had a lot of stuff on her. Are we? Do it that way. Let's go down to. I'm gonna explore a little bit down.
Easy.
We are looting everything. Is a nail down. Level 3. Damn, that's sun for leveling up, Jesus. Okay, we need to find this guy somewhere.
When I was little, we'd get freighters and everything.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. when the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Okay. Silas sent me. You owe him your graveside fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Lie 5. He sure did. He's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent?
Yes.
A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
If your assistant needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Persuade 5. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, if I'm going after this mechanical scout, I can use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay, I got a question for you. What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay, you got a big head, huh?
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
You've been watching too much South Park. I'll let you be. Will she react? No, she won't, right? Yes, don't like. Do you have to stand where the door is open? No. I want to steal more stuff. Okay, we're gonna go around. Up to get. But I could only fast travel to my ship in this game though. Yeah, I use the skill points yet. What do they sell? Taste the freedom! No, it takes added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Can you leave, Ludwig? We didn't get to loot all your stuff yet.
Nice.
There we go. explore and holy shit. Suppose I'm hungry and tired now. Probably. Okay, so I guess that one is... It's like 4 though. Maybe just be... Feels like it's a little too much.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah. I think that's it. So we can steal from this place. Oh, back then. Let's see. What do we have left on? What the heck is? Where is that house then? I probably should go and get some sleep. So we can go and save and somebody's home, but I didn't say who's. Looted everything in there. I mean, it worked. Messages from Humors. Okay. Newspaper. Grave sites. Okay. Bury logs. Bury invoice. Back. Terrorist corpse of missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from grave site. Read that one.
Great work.
Thank you. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to the new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Helkin. This is the Gravedigger's place. Yeah, let's go and let's travel there. Now ship. Check what we got on us. Hmm. Break down. Many things now. Sudden. Hmm. Perfect to break down these spades though. These are worth a little, at least. So oh, we got that. Hmm. Why is that one so low? I haven't even used it. Huh. Weird. Yeah, hmm. Considering how good damage that one, 163, but definitely it's even better though. Mr. Ouch. Saw this one? Oh. Check. Okay, that's. Okay, let's see if we should sleep. Hours should be enough. Let's put in our points. Engineering is so good. Okay, we can improve, so we need this one up too. Okay. We can improve, okay. Go with that. Perks points. Let's see what the Tinker is. We can increase the damage a bit, okay. Hold on. Huh. That one increases the melee, that one increases sneak. Huh. 13 armor though. Okay, it upgrades it one step to 14. But would like to know what it does though. I mean, this one goes from damage 70 to 76. That's it. This one only increased the level. The armor from 9 to 10, 13 to 14. The minor, let's see. Use that. Oh, yeah. That. What does she have? 7. There's not much else we can give her there. 113, 100. Okay, shall we? Kind of tempted to see how this goes. As we just saved. So this might go horribly bad. And I would probably die. But this is a way to see how good our companion is. There's 3 of them around here, right? Well, with the right weapon, that made it a heck of a lot easier. Jesus. Before I got my ass handed to me. Doing this one. Okay. Good. So. It went very well.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
So, we're gonna go... I forgot to do this. Babe? I'm gonna go to this place. There's a lot of enemies here too, though, so see how this goes. I like how that stealth killed that one pretty quick. I just don't want to make the game too easy playing with the ranged weapon.
Don't mess with us.
Oh, didn't react. Oh my god, awesome. Last time I did this, I walked in here and they all woke up. God damn it. Damn, that guy had a lot of health then. Jesus. I see anything? Damn, that guy has a lot of health in there. I want to kill that guy though. Okay, let's go and check around here. Oh shit, that's a big guy up there with a smaller one. So this is a primal behemoth, so they have a lot of health. Yeah. What the heck did I get hit when I jumped for though? Damn it, he is gonna go down. One way or another. Must be some freaking way to deal with and getting him killed. What though? I guess the dodging backwards isn't enough. I can block, but I don't know. What if you can do like in you perfectly block, if it blocks then you retaliate? Said something about the blocking, that if you block, I assume it has to do with block timing. Oh, our companion died instantly there. And I died. Okay. Well, I guess we are not gonna mess with these then. The behemoth is just too strong currently. Unless... I guess I could use this one. Gonna experiment a little. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, so they do more damage than normal. So, but damn, can't get my companion killed quickly like that either. So, I get why I didn't get to kill this one quickly this time though. Okay, that one did some massive AoE damage, and damn. Companion, okay, we can't use our companion when we fight these. He will die.
Where are we headed?
Okay, we can learn a little bit more about her perception. I know you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Means she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Okay. That's inhumane.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You mentioned something else that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. And why would you want to talk to him? Number 2 then.
It just comes off cold to me is all.
Okay. Let's see, we have mechanical to kill. That's there are marauders over here. Kicked my butt last time. Now I have more damage, so and let's see if we can find that android.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Or mechanical.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
You loot up. I probably should have should have just used a pistol on that. Sure, let's hack it. Unlock second story balcony door. Messages. Hey boss, I want to check up on the new Sultana Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, appreciate your hard work on blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. A lot of the taglines. Okay. We unlocked the door up there. That was worth it. Okay, how do oh. Huh. How do I get out of there though? Okay. Do do do. Oh, it's that machine. Evicted? Okay, how did that miss? Okay. Junkyard, huh? Frozen dinner. Okay. Oh.
Bet I could fix him up smart.
So
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell.
Oh.
Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Okay, go ahead and fix him up.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
What do you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Okay. That's on Fairway with Zero or something?
Hebs to Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Okay. I will not disturb you. Let's check this area. Oh wait, let's go and hand in. The quest. Nowadays dealt with. Hello, Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about the scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Okay.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. So, in the bar. Okay. Yeah, I need to eat and drink. You have any other? Oh, I can have another one up there. Well, we need to eat. Drink.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Ain't nobody around. We take anything we can. Ding, ding. Huh. Okay, interesting place for loot, but hey. Cat! Oh. Wait, what the? Complaint? This room is over here then. Oh. Nice place. There we go. Back to Ludwig. Oh wait, don't we have
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
I'll talk to a little bit again and see what he has to say. Damn it. Should have gone the other way though. Do 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 do.
Bring us honor, soldier.
On the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Yeah.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed
Already
Thompson.
have it.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay, and I'm supposed to get one from where?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Is that something you can help with, Parvati?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
So what are you planning with this?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Okay. In simple perception. Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. I don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Okay.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Well, thank you for that. Okay, let's go up here and see if there is anything. Otherwise, I'm gonna need the last guy. We need for graveyard. Oh shit!
Everyone all right?
Maybe I should pay attention to what the heck is going up. Oh shit! Uh-oh. We Ecology log. Torere mating habits. Canon Vakaker, Space's choice echologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Torere mating habits. Oh. Female Pitoreres leave their nest area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random object, typically something shiny or bright. And they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Trello, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. Don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistant. Oh, your assistant is taking a little break. I might have done a boo-boo here. Thing is, he healed up. Oh. Somebody walking. Nice these. No. 4 harmless birds. So can we not around here anymore, is he? Oh. Is that?
Got it. Heads down.
Yeah, good. Gonna check these there. I wonder if he lives in one of these. Hello, hey CJ, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, thank you. And how are you doing? So, friendly one over there, but also marauders. Okay, let's do like this. Need to fast travel. Inside. Holy crap, you got a lot of junk. Holy shit, that one was good. Down, break down. There's a bolter, yes. Okay. It uses energy instead. Let's break that one down. Goes revolver. Keep that one. If we get rid of the sabers, we have better already. I haven't found much there. It's like one armor. That's like feels so useless. 76, that's a lot of damage though. Wanna test it? Why not? Yes. Can keep upgrading these though. One point. Okay, so he does 320 now. Just want to see how much. Only if I dare to waste any money on that one. And let's repair. They're all equipped. Have anything else to install? No. Install on you. Oh. Okay. That would be pretty neat though. So upgrade a little bit, why not? Okay, let's see, we got everything. Okay, let's save. The only place we can save. Oh, I'm gonna make a normal save too.